Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Legend of Grimrock. As part of the Indie Game Lightning Round, I put up a big old poll, and people said, check this game out, which is interesting to me, because I honestly didn't expect that this had much of a, concrete fan base at this point. It's been a while since they put out a Grimrock game, and just in general, the first-person dungeon crawler, you know what, that's probably it. There's only so many of these first-person dungeon crawlers, so everybody that's a fan of the series is like, well, Bard's Quest currently sucks, Grimrock 1 and 2 are pretty great, and I guess there's Operencia? I don't know. Anyway, so that probably explains things, but yeah, so we're gonna take a look at this. So I've actually already played, I'm gonna throw this on easy, these games kick my ass. Oldschool Mode? No. Alright, so, what? Can I not have a bunch of minotaurs? Oh wait, yes I can. There we go. So I can have humans, minotaurs, lizard men, insectoids. But we're going to have a minotaur fighter. A minotaur fighter. A minotaur fighter. And a minotaur rogue. Now, let's get some lizards up in here. Let's get a lizardman rogue. Okay, so maybe I want to get an insect, a bugman. Because bugman increases willpower. Willpower is spell-related stuff. Yeah, so we'll get one buggo. Let's go with this one. Let's see. So, one mage, one rogue, and two big old hunka-lunka fighter dudes. 10 points left. Now, obviously, it's been a while since I played this game, and I'm not entirely sure I remember how to play. We probably want to increase evasion a little bit because their accuracy sucks. And then I'm going to put 3 points into vitality and 3 points into strength. I'm pretty sure we don't need willpower for anything else. What are... Okay, energy points is for special stuff. It should be fine. Okay, let's do a couple points into vitality just so this guy doesn't get absolutely shreked, and then willpower, and then I think I'm gonna do 50-50, almost 50-50. There we go, that should be good. So assassination, skill, dodge. Oh boy, there's a lot still here. So what is this guy's name? Give me some names, by the way. I need some names for my minotaurs, because the pre-generated stuff is boring. So physical ability scores. Let's see. Effectiveness of armor. Okay, so we got a Kronk. We have BRB. Thank you, Gizmo. We've got Scraw, and we have. Okay, so I probably should have clarified that I needed names for more than the Minotaur, but I just picked the first name that I saw for each one of these. So we've got Kronk, Burb, Scraw, and Beeffather, the lizard. I'm not questioning these things. I'm gonna... Yeah, I like these two. There are not a whole lot of female characters there. Anyway, so I want to take a look at these a little bit. So, I'm probably going to put points into armors? Or athletics? I like armors on both. Armors, athletics. Okay. You get spells. Oh, we've got multiple... Oh, no, this guy has multiple skill points. So, do we want fire, earth, air, ice, spellcrafts? Or staff defense? I'm feeling fire. So that gets us a question mark spell, and then we'll start putting some to spellcraft. And I want to give this guy... slings, bows, and crossbows. Throwing weapons. I don't actually know which I get more of. I usually give characters spears. But I don't actually remember there's spears in this game. Well, he gets 3 skill points. Might not be a terrible idea to just go all in on... Yeah, unfortunately... Oh, wait. Reach attack. Attack with melee weapons from the back row. All in on assassination. And we can add traits. So some more skill points might not be a bad idea. Resistant, healthy, unarmed, demon ancestor, more evasion. Some of these are a little on the limited side. So I'm going to get him definitely aggressive and skilled. Because the more points I can put into assassination, the better. Alright, add a trait. Let's see, he does not have a whole lot of HP. Let's get him evasive. Mages tend to get wrecked in my end. And maybe just more skilled. Let's see, so do we just keep going? No, let's... Oh. Air's expensive. Alright. So we'll just get him both of those. Alright. Headhunter Minotaur. Attack power for each skull carried. Okay, I'm just gonna give him that. Oh, I should give my Insect Man natural armor instead. In retrospect. I'm just gonna give him aggressive and agile. Give him evasive. Okay. Maybe instead of evasive, we'll give him natural armor. Alright, that good? Start game? I don't think there's anything I'm missing. So, there we go. That took longer than I wanted, but that's fine. Mount Grimrock. So, I should probably mention... Oh, I should read this first. A towering spire looms above the clouds, a weathered rock that has stood tall for ages, longer than the histories of men have been written. It is a desolate place now, only remembered when things need to be discarded and forgotten. But yeah, I should probably mention, these developers, they made Grimrock 1, then Grimrock 2, and then most recently they made Druid Stone, which is a tactical strategy game, turn-based, grid-based strategy game, kind of XCOM-ish, ish. It's a really good game as well. I didn't go farther than one episode because it bugged out hard on me, but from what little I played, it was solid. Anyway, so an airship struggles to gain altitude as it floats towards the peak. Those are not my Minotaurs. 4 prisoners bound by heavy chains emerge from the ship. The court accuses them of terrible treasonous deeds, but by grace of the king, their crimes shall be forgiven atop Mount Grimrock. Those most definitely are not my Minotaurs. Their final trial is at hand. Numerous prisoners have received their pardons here, yet none have returned to live their life in freedom. They're at the very top of the world, and below them only darkness and justice awaits. As they are plunged down the open maw of the peak, their crimes are absolved. Everyone before them has perished in the guts of the mountain. But will you be able to lead them through the dark and to the freedom that awaits at the base of Mount Grimrock? I love the concept of first-person dungeon crawling. Shame there isn't many good games from the genre. I think they're just hard to make and super niche, so most people don't. Okay. I don't remember if there's goodies in this first chamber. I'm probably going to ignore it for now. So, one of the reasons why I turned this on an easier difficulty, choose your fate, perish in the cell, or pick up the torch. So one of the reasons why I specifically turned this on easy, I should probably mention, do not hold tab. Tab is bad. Is Legend of Grimrock especially has a certain type of, I'm going to call it a dance. For those of you that have never played these games before, to fight enemies you kind of dance left and right and around and whatnot to avoid enemy hits. And I really, honestly, don't like that kind of gameplay style. It gets really uncomfortable for me, really fast. I get really disoriented, and so instead, I'd rather just, I'd rather mostly fight things head on. I'm not going to be able to avoid it that well. How do I close inventory? I have no idea. Oh, I see. It's 1. We also need to look for Hanna-Barbera type bricks that stick out just slightly so I can interact with them. I have no idea where they're going to be. But yeah, so if you are looking for more games like this, there is Vaporum, which I didn't like because of the aforementioned dancing, because it was like a solo game. You had to dance, and like half the enemies would just wreck you, and there just wasn't a whole lot of healing. And that made me a bit grumpo. Do we grab more torches? Dual wield torches. I don't remember if dual wielding is. I'm pretty sure dual wielding is just like a no-go zone. Like, it just doesn't actually work well. Grab every torch we go by. But yeah, I specifically really liked Operencia, though I've never finished it. I would like to. Might be a good opportunity to go back. But I liked Operencia because it had a really solid combat system that did not involve any level of dancing. It was just a pure like turn-based RPG, and that felt really good. Loose rock. Telling me about the loose rock. There it is. I guess I can just carry this with me. No, I'm not actually going to pick up every torch. That's going to get really boring really fast. There's a lot of torches. I don't remember. Can I leave marks on the map? I can. Cool. Leave that there. Because... Okay. This is what the dancing looks like. We've gone from super loud music to no music. Yeah. Wait. Question. Chuck rock? Did the rock disappear? Oh, no, the rock didn't disappear. Okay, so we get a snail slice and more rocks. So, I guess throwing weapons might not actually be out of order. For this guy. Some of these guys. Alright, yell if you see any loose rocks. To be totally honest, it's super tempting for me to actually just pull up a map. I think what I'm going to do is, every time I reach a staircase to go down, I might pull up a map and specifically pull up the map and like look for all the secrets that I've missed. But then again, I'm only going to be playing this for, I don't know, a short period of time anyway, so... Ow. My Minotaur. There is a certain charm to this kind of weird dancing system. I'm just gonna walk back. What game was I playing recently that had this? I honestly don't remember. It's been a while. No, it looks like energy does recover over time, so I should probably give my my mage his spell sooner than later. Yeah, what happened to the combat music? They're just... These games don't always have music, to be honest. Okay, so he definitely has spells. Air spell. Oh. Does he... Nope, that's the map. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so we've got a cudgel, torch. I think knife... Oh, okay. Knife probably has to go over to this guy. Attack power 5, speed, whatever. He's got pants on. For whatever reason, Kronk is gonna just end up with most of the gear. Because he's in position 1. What is this? Consumable? I don't think I actually need this. Not immediately. There it is. Friend Rock. What else we got here? We got that door. It ain't open yet. No. We've got sandals. We've got baked maggot. More rock. Sandals for... Nope, other guy. What is this? These are pants. Loincloth. Reduced willpower. Okay. So definitely give it to him. I wish dragging the item over to a character would actually open up their inventory instead of just moving it over. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I do wish the music was still constantly going just a little bit in the background. Because otherwise it's just kind of quiet. And I get it, like, that's kind of the ambiance they probably want to go for. But it makes me want to turn on my own music. And then if any music does turn on, then I don't know. I guess I could just do that anyway. I think the main reason why I stopped with Operencia is because one of the main characters just had an awful freaking voice. All the other cast was great, but then they just had this, like, old woman that just sounded like hell. Didn't really like that. There for a second. Wait. I can't. There we go. I was like, wait a second. I have to leave that down, otherwise I'm just gonna fall. I don't remember if you actually fall to a lower level or not. That thing's spooky. Let's give it a berth for a bit. No game that's third-person isometric four-person adventure. That's amazing. Huh. I'll bite. That does sound kind of fun. I mean, there's a lot of games that are amazing. That I would absolutely love to sit down and do series on. Or just play. Oh. Oh no. Okay. So we're going to have to figure out... Wait, where'd my rock go? I scooted over a rock. Disappeared. Oh, friend rock. Note to self. Be careful. Did I pick it up? Oh yeah, you're right, I did pick it up. It just instantly went into my inventory. Weird. I don't automatically pick all rocks up. I don't think. Header cloak. We'll just manage some of these later. Scroll of Fire Burst. So I actually have to figure out how spells work. Spell fizzles. So, I gotta look at this guy. Scraw has Insectoid Mage, Air Magic. Oh, in order to learn the spell, you also need to find a scroll explaining the runes of the spell. Got it. Well... not skilled enough to cast that spell. And he's out of energy. Okay, so... it's probably why we just got this Scroll of Fire Burst. Oh, it's just a single scroll on its own. Okay, Loincloth. Does give attack power. Not sure if it's worth it. Okay, I guess we'll just wait for his energy to come back, and hopefully we'll learn that spell. So I won't have to put in the rune word every single time. But yeah, I did just get the scroll for it. Oh, there's a couple of these suckers. I've learned Fire Burst. Yeah, I guess my Minotaurs are currently tanking fairly well. Bango. Aha! Okay, so now that I have access to fire, I almost wonder if just like a really heavy mage team at some point wouldn't be it would probably be a stupid idea. I'd really have to like glass cannon my way through everything, but it would be fun. Okay, there we go. Oh, balls. Please let me free. This freaking snail. Stupid traps. Well, I guess I'm just trapped here. It's fine, my minotaurs will be okay. They're tanky suckers, and it's just a weird horror snail that apparently doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I exploded it. Blue gem. Anything else in here? There we go. Loose rock. Son of a butt. Okay, there we go. God damn it. Okay, hold up. I want to keep my rocks. And that's my problem. Okay, there we go. We've kept the rocks, we've got everything else. Looks like there's a little bit that I've missed previously along the way. Oh, this sucker needs eyeballs. Heal my sight. Indeedy-do, I will, we're random creature. Indeed I will. I regret. Oh, you gotta be pooping. Okay. Well, I'm not actually too worried here. Like, I really can just face tank these guys. I've got to equip this spell. Oh, I must have crit him earlier. I'm trying to decide if fire damage is actually any better than just hitting with the axe. It doesn't seem like it. Well, time for everybody to get smacked around here. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like these guys are not actually any more susceptible to fire than you'd normally expect. Oh, I remember which game I was playing recently that had combat like this. Zenki Zero. That was a weird game. I liked it. I liked it. It was definitely a little bit more engaging, I think, to some degree, just because there was like a consistent, I'm gonna say a mystery going on, like a plot that was really carrying you forward. It didn't have nearly the level of cool exploration that this does, but Zenki, as far as like first-person dungeon crawler kind of games, it held its own. Better than most. I'd really like to see them make more. I doubt they will, to be honest. Purely because, like, these are the same people that made Danganronpa. Why did everything just turn yellow here? I have no idea. I'm unsure as to the effects of what that did. But I pressed a button. Torch is burning out. I don't think torches do burn out in this game. Are they dying? They can die? They do. Huh. News to me. I guess I should go back to just looting every torch I can get my hands on. Okay. Well, I guess that's something to keep in mind. Luckily, I'll just have a bunch of torches before we're done here, so it shouldn't matter too much. Hi. You're a problem. Okay. I have no idea if this guy is actually any more or less durable from one side to the next. But he certainly doesn't attack back, so there's that. If we give this guy a spear... Well, we could give any of these guys a spear. So I'm going to give him the throwing weapons. Let's see. First and foremost, we should probably grab spells. How do we actually... Is there... There's got to be some way that I... Oops. How do I specifically equip the spell? Or do I equip the scroll? I'm afraid of equipping the scroll because it might be consumable, but I don't know if I need it. Alright, we'll just give him the scroll. I'm assuming it'll just consume it immediately. But if it don't, cool. He'll be the keeper of the torches. Oh, right, that saves the game. Okay, do not hold that. Do not hold that down. That's bad. You have to re-input the runes every single time? Oh, why? That's such a crappy system. I mean, I get it. That's very traditional. What was the original game that had that? It was like one of the first dungeon crawlers that absolutely just like formed the genre. I know that was like the reason why they all include this. But it just sucks a little bit. Okay, so what is this? Spellcraft 1. Energy +5. Otherwise not useful. Magical Staff is a powerful weapon wielded by a potent mage. Poison Cloud. Touch to regain health and restore life. I'm just gonna chuck a bunch of these useless scrolls, because I can only imagine they have no use. I'll have him carry the torch. Let's see. Anything else in here? I don't see as much. Because I got those two. Oh, including spell scrolls. They just tell you the runes. Ugh. Okay, well this is fine. Let's keep going down. I just wish once you found the rune word combination, then you could just quick slot a spell, so you wouldn't have to worry about constantly just cycling it out. Because at this point, it's actually... Like, I'd almost prefer it. The main thing is, I have to hit, like, several buttons to actually get the spell to even reach this spell. I guess it's worth it just for the sheer raw damage, but it's still just like, every single time. Okay, so what can we level up? A lot. I should probably have axes and maces as separate characters. Let's see, cuts to the bone, double damage, axes, maces, athletics. So if we went pure athletics, ooh. Forgot these characters get hungry. Realistically, what I should probably do is just have them go full in on armor. Okay. Nope. he hasn't leveled up yet. Right, they level up unevenly. I forgot about that. That bit's a bit annoying. Let's go out this way. I'll admit, I do think, from what little I've experienced in both games, I think I prefer Legend of Grimrock 2, which probably should go without saying, just because one's, you know, the newer game, they learned lessons from it, and so on and so forth. The main reason why I'd say I prefer one over the other is purely just the exterior environments in Grimrock 2 immediately make the game a lot more accessible and interesting to people, at least to me, because I'm sure there are more tile sets as we, like, get further into this game, but it's definitely one of those where it's just like, man, all these walls look the same, and that's why I start, like, kind of zoning out whenever I'm looking for secrets, because I'm just like, God, spot the hidden loose stone in all of these. Less of a problem with these games and more of just kind of like something you just have to get used to. Actually interested in putting the time in. I'm just gonna have him carry the giant stack of stones, and my rogue will carry the giant stack of torches. And we will never want for light again. Hello? A doublet. A dagger. Silk pants. Mole jerky. Yum. Who's even making jerky down here? Did a mole just randomly die? Let's see. Anything more? No. Can't open... Whoop. Can't open this up. Shroom child! Oh, shoot! It explodes! Okay. I almost feel like I should have gone with my original style of just, like, 2 rogues. Two warriors and just have it all be minotaurs. I don't know why. Let's see. That's probably better. Let's give that to him. I'm purposefully not quite looking at equipment here, and I should probably be better at it, but whatever. Okay. So we want to give him at least 1 in spellcraft. Faster spellcasting. Energy cost reduction isn't a terrible idea. Circle of protection fire. All party members gain resist fire plus 25. That's actually kind of nice. Let's see. Put the rest in fire magic along the way. Let's see. Oh, put a point in earth magic for a new spell. You know, that might not have been a bad idea. Compass. And a key. Well, I also totally forgot to level this guy up, so I should level him up. Dang. Yeah, I almost wonder if there's some, like, weird gimmick builds that would really make this game shine in a special way. It'd probably be hard to do. Let's just go assassination. Because if I can get up to reach attack, I can have him use daggers. Which I'm assuming probably better than the spear he's got on. Spear does decent attack power, but the dagger is just that much faster. Just pull the knife out. I have no idea if the compass is useful. Let's see. 9 power, speed 15. It's not terrible. Oh, he got a peasant cap. Sweet. I don't know why he gets all the good stuff, but he does. Wander, get Morse code emotes. Now that would be interesting. I should... This is this is in relevance. This is in relation to... Sometimes if people are getting really backseat gamey, I turn on emote-only chat. I could do Morse code. That actually wouldn't be impossible. This looks kind of suspicious. Aha! The Keeper of the Torches? Giving us a helmet. An iron bassinet. Eh. I don't know if there's anything else in here. I'm assuming there's not. There isn't. Shelter left, cells right. The cells! Why are there even cells at this point? Honestly, considering how little damage these enemies do, I could probably just... let's see. I might want to invest a little bit more into accuracy if I can. I don't actually know if I get any more stat points. Now that I'm thinking about it. Hello. Get a key. Can I grab the other stuff? There's arrows. I think we're going to have to figure out how to open up all of the cells simultaneously to get what I want. Well, we did get a key from something. Looks like that works. Okay. I'm assuming, yeah, not super lucky on getting the rest of these open. People and stuff live on this mountain or island, so maybe they made them? They straight up said, like, this is a mountain that's been here since, like, before human history, and this is a very well-kept something or other. Like, I would have expected most of the people to, like, move on at this point. And something? But, like, there's still torches burning in here. Admittedly, they don't stop burning. Okay, there's something spooky there. So, maybe having a mage isn't a terrible idea. No weapons allowed inside. Ow! Let's see. Should probably eat some food at some point. Oh. I get it. It's not that there's no weapons. It's that I have to put up a weapon to actually get in here. Okay, I'll give credit where credit is due. Magic certainly does hurt him. Alright, backstabbing. Very important. Does a lot of extra damage. We feed these characters at some point. Okay, more rocks for the rock mage. Maybe I should give him earth magic. Next time he levels up, I'll definitely give him some earth magic. Let's see. Hey. Nope. Some fancy boots. Pointy shoes. Oh, nope. There for him. Okay. Any other silly little secrets that I should be looking for? Nope. Anything else here? It's another key. I think I know one of the other reasons why I don't get into this kind of game very often. The claustrophobia actually, to some small degree, hurts my eyes. Oh, this will warp me somewhere else entirely. In fact, I think that's actually... So I've played this game once before, and I think I got really stuck. And I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't because I teleported somewhere random and then couldn't figure out where the hell I was supposed to go. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. New plan. Back to the wall. Holy crap, he gets pokey. How are we missing him so much? Ugh. I have questions about the efficacy. Well, and this is why you have to dance. Dancing is important. Dancing saves lives. Dancing does not do a whole lot of damage to these guys. Ooh, boy, ambush. Well. Yeah, I think I'm honestly supposed to attack them from the side. Because they do not take a whole lot of damage from any other angle. Woo, they take some damage from magic, though. Can I have their ability to attack at high speeds? Okay, we are free to fight the next guy, which is good. Because, ouch. Damn it. Note to self, maybe invest way more into dexterity in the future. Because damage can come later. Hitting things is hard. Damn it. On the plus side, I get all their shit. Better or worse. Do I need a spear? I'll give him the spear. Maybe? Instead of all the rocks? Nah, spear's not going to do him any good. Unsure about the compass. Okay, what else do we have? Another cloak. Some kind of weird choker thing. That... I have no idea what that did. Oh, I bet I have to pull all of these to gain freedom. And that is the case. Okay, anything else to do? The answer is no. Oh, yeah, I'll admit the field of view on this game is actually giving me, like, a pretty bad headache. So, I think I'm just gonna stop here. I really rather actually do like this game. Oh. Grab that for a second. Oh. That doesn't work the way I wanted. Oh, wait. I see. That's how that works. I do not want that, though. But yeah, neat game. Definitely an artifact of, like, indie gaming that everybody should probably take a look at just because of how... Oh, Becky did work. Just because of how important this game is in general to, like, a whole genre. Obviously, there's some other progenitor games before this, but this one still stands out as, like, probably one of the best dungeon crawling, first-person dungeon crawlers just ever. And, like, that's saying something. Secret found! Oh, that's how we get in there. These seem like weird venom arrows more than anything else. Cool. I'm assuming that's maybe not that helpful. Let's see. Anything else here? No, I should stop. Because, yeah, if I keep going, I'm gonna have to go lay down. And that's a bad thing. Maybe I'll give Grimrock 2 another shot at some point. But I'm just gonna want, just a little bit wider of a range of view. And I think that would solve all my problems. But still, super fantastic game. And it was nice to take a look at it again. And maybe at some point I'll take a look at, do not hold tab. I'll take a look at it again, come back, and, you know, just kind of chip away at it. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. There's a lot of games out there. All my people are tired. Oh, because they're hungry. Eat it. You creature. Eat the mushroom. Stop complaining to me about hunger. Are these guys at least not as hungry? Nah, he's still pretty hungry. I don't know why I'm still going. Because I don't want to stop. I just have to stop. And there's that too. Anyway, save. Save. Perfect.